I'm not sure. It's kind of cute. I don't know. I'm tired today. We're gonna be fussy together. I don't know. I'm not super fussy. But I'm not super great either. Not gonna lie. All right. Someone already liked that's so sweet. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you, whoever's already here. I appreciate you. Ah, who is here? Are you just gonna lurk and not say anything? Which is fine. You can do that. Mm, we're going to yoga today because I have not exercised. I mean, I do exercise the kids around my block who are friends with my kid. Oh my God, snaps for that. I love that. My daughter is making friends. Like she's 5 and I mean, she's pre-verbal, so she's talking, but she's not really talking enough to have a conversation with people. And she like made friends around the neighborhood and she scooters with her friends and I'm outside to like supervise because these little kids are just so little and you want to make sure people drive and they're not great drivers and I don't want them to get run over. And yeah, so I'm outside and I'm running, so it's not like I don't exercise, but I don't exercise the way I used to exercise, where I used to have flow and enjoyment. Now I exercise because I'm chasing my kid because I think she's gonna die, so there's a lot more stress when it comes to that shit. Anyways, I'm gonna do yoga right now. People are coming in. Why not just take a break together? Let's breathe. I don't know if you guys do this. Woosah, woosah. I do miss you guys. This has been, I miss doing this. I do miss this. This is nice. I think it's because I don't. Yoga is in flow, it's not like, I don't know, other stuff running around with like lots of stress and cortisol. Not like that. Yoga is more relaxing, and that's always nice. My daughter woke me up at 2 a.m. this morning. 2 a.m. Are you guys up at 2 a.m.? Probably to drink and have fun and get bitches, unlike me. I'm up for different reasons. My night started at 2 a.m. My day starts at 2 a.m. Do it clap? Do what clap? Okay, nice. Nice. I can't watch this. Just damn. What can't you watch? Why? uh, do you guys stretch? I don't know. All you guys, nice to have you. Thank you for being here. Um, Pakistan for 8. It's 8 p.m. Is it Friday night? Are you gonna go party? Are you pre-gaming? Or is it Saturday night? I just what are you doing at 8:40? What's your plans this weekend? Oh, goodness. My daughter has her train tracks out, so I cannot. I just put my knee on it. It hurts. Ah, this is nice. Do you guys like to stretch? It's good for your mental health. And you know what also is good for your mental health? Not working all the time. So after this live stream, which I'm only doing for a little bit, I'm going to go take a nap because your girl deserves one. Oh, this is nice. Am I even okay? Oh, yeah. All right. Let's see. T Burks says, "Have fun." Thank you. Oh, I'm okay, flexible. Hey, Keith is here. It's good to see you. Let me just sit down now. The stretching really helps. It always makes you feel good. How you doing, Nick? I'm doing well, tired, but good. What are your weekend plans? I'm from Los Angeles, county, not the city. But yeah, in the very Asian part of Los Angeles. Hello, Mystic. It's good to see everyone. I have not been back in a minute, which is fine because it gave me a chance to, take a break from working. And I do childcare this summer, which means going to hikes and the beach with my kid a lot. That's exhausting, but fun. And now it's nice to come back to this and take a break. James Jamal. Sorry. I do have a Cash App. It's linked in the description. Wow, Mystic, you're from Inland Empire. We're so close to each other. Play Gas Station Love. I don't know Gas Station. Is that a song? You are fine, girl. Thanks. I'm also a mother, so not to try to break the bubble, pop your bubble, but also married, but I have carpal tunnel or nerve damage, which makes me feel really old inside. I do feel really old inside. I woke up at 2 a.m. this morning and I was thinking, man, I used to party and have so much fun and be a human being and like have my own interests and hobbies, but now I'm old. And anyways, I had to go to the doctor because I had carpal tunnel. Yeah, that was kind of rough. Anyway, not sexy things, Yeah, you could go ahead and tell me I'm fine, but I'm always gonna like blow, what's it called? What's it called? Pour some water onto it. Give you a cold shower by telling you all the things that are not attractive about me. Um, and it's fun. It's fun like that. Let's see. I look young. It's just the filter. I'm old. Hi, Keith, you're back. It's good to see. How you been, man? Mystic, you look my age. How old are you? Are you hella young? I thought you were old because your name's Mystic. I don't know why. I feel like you must be an old soul. I don't know. Let's see. 30s. You're in your 30s? I don't know. Not old, maybe more mature. Bryant. Okay. I'm old though. Can message you on Discord. You can message on the general chat if you'd like, but yeah, I'm on Discord. We're on Discord. I feel like an old soul. All right, tell me something about you that do you think makes you specifically an old soul? Because I would say I'm kind of a young soul, but also an old soul. Like I enjoy it's hard to say. Like I enjoy the sunset and like seeing the pink. I call it the pink moment when the sky turns like this pink blue color, purple color that looks kind of like cotton candy. I enjoy things like that, like wonderful nature things. And I think that makes me an old soul, but I also enjoy partying and upbeat music, which I think makes me a young soul. I think everyone's a little mix of everything. What do you guys think? Do you guys have a little mix of everything? Like you little party people, but also you like tea. I love me some chamomile tea and like a good nap as well as a good party. So up down up down. Hey, yeah, you like, let's see, what song is on the list today? I like helping people. That is makes you an old soul. I love helping people, but I also feel like sometimes I help people so much that I'm not thinking about myself. And sometimes it's good to also help yourself. You're part of the people that you're helping. I hope you get some balance. Me too, because that's just something I'm working on. I'm not saying you particularly, Mystic, just me. um I like knitting and reading. You like knitting? I like embroidery. Let's see, pin that. I just bought a whole mess of stuff because I was watching this thing called like things to do off your screen. Highly suggest people try to be off their screen a little bit more. I too am trying to be off my screen a little bit more. Um, yeah, even though this is my job and I'm telling you guys to watch me, but don't watch, but don't watch. Just kidding. You don't have to watch me. I think you should, find hobbies that you would do, like not free, but like low expensive hobby. They're not expensive hobbies. Like I embroider, I read. I used to read on Kindle Unlimited, but I realized I don't enjoy all of the books. I have to search for these books. Library books are kind of easier for me to search through. So if you want, you can get something called Libby. It's a free library app, and then you log in with your library password and username and everything, and then you can get their digital copies, and then it can actually link to your Kindle app. So like I could read on my Kindle using that app. So I thought that was pretty cool, and it's free. So anyways, stretching is free. I like yoga, that's right, and it's free and healthy, and most things are free. Oh, a good hike is in Claremont, California. Really? That's cool. That's too far from me. I'm actually closer to Monrovia Canyon Park, which is the one with the waterfalls. So me and my daughter like to go, and she likes to play in the creeks and stuff. So like that's been fun. Barnes and Noble is not free. It's the opposite of free. It's kind of expensive. I feel like it's not even worth the money sometimes, but I have a friend that also writes. She's cool. I support her 1,000%. She's a cool girl. She's a cool mom, and she like makes these stories, and I bought them, and I was like, man, it's so expensive. But it's okay, I'm here to support her. But typically I don't buy books because it's just too expensive. I only read the book once. I'm not likely to read it again. If it's worth reading again, then I'll buy it, but typically not. The smell of paper is way better than digital. I like that, but I also feel like my Kindle weighs less. So if I'm like holding the book while I'm like, sleeping or whatever, or like laying down, then it's like less heavy than a book that is like thick as shit and like heavy. And then you feel like you have to maneuver. Different. But I hear the smell of paper is cute. I'm fantastic. Where's everyone? I miss y'all for real, for real. I miss y'all too. Um, that's good that you're doing well, Keith. I love that. I don't know where everyone is, but you know what? It's really early. I don't know if everyone's on because, most people are on at like they think I'm on at 8, 9:30. That's a good hike too. It is, isn't it? Because it has Cat is going to subscribe. Yes, thank you. I'm gonna pin that. It has that hike has a lot of shade because lots of Southern California hikes are dry as shit, and they're just, I don't know, they're just not my preference. Like it's all dusty, it's all dry. It feels like you're in the desert. I don't want to hike in the desert. I want to hike in like a mountainy, like tree kind of area where there's shade and waterfalls, and like we saw deer. It was so cute. I was like, they were not in on the hike, but they like I was driving down the mountain, and they were in like a front yard of someone's house, and then I stopped and I was like, Rory, look, it's deer, and she was like, deer. It's so cute. But books are expensive. That's what I'm telling you. You gotta get Libby. Hell yeah, hikes, you have to go early morning. You do, because it's so hot and it's summertime. And besides, I'm already up at 2 a.m. What else am I gonna do? you know, if if my daughter wakes me up at 2 a.m. on a weekend, then your girl is going off for a hike, and we're gonna go at 6 a.m. because there's nothing else to do anyways. What about Azusa's Hills? I've never been. Wow, you are a hiker. I Nowadays I can only go to hikes if it's close. I guess Azusa's kind of close to me. I guess I could try it. Is it like, does it have trees? My biggest thing is if it has trees. Whew. You guys are killing it today. Thank you guys all so much. And I'm glad to have everyone. I also wanted to let you guys know that I will be changing up my content. Yes, I'll be singing still, but like, if I think for me, I'll enjoy it better if I was singing and learning a song, like learning. So I might have to learn a song with y'all. And then also, let's see, what else is there? Oh, I wanted to do more like reaction videos a little bit. I have a whole mess of content, and I'm trying to learn how to use it on my computer, but and like screens, it's not going to be this format anymore, which is a bummer because I like this format, but it'll be on my laptop and I'll just do reaction videos of positive things because I do watch a lot of reaction videos and they're typically not that positive. They're kind of judgmental, which is fine. Sometimes it's really salacious to like watch someone mess up their life a little bit, like kind of not like in the worst way, but like, ooh, you bought like you spent like $15,000 on Disney vacation. Like I like watching things like that, but I also feel like it comes with a lot of judgment and I don't mind watching content like that, but I don't want to make content like that. So I'm finding content where people are growing, they're either growing in different ways that works for their lifestyle. So say they need to lose weight for their health and they're growing in a ways that they're focusing on their health. I would love to like show that on my content and like, be like a cheerleader for people. And then I feel like if say they're dealing with like eating disorder and then they're actually gaining weight, so depending on the person and their specific unique thing, because I really think my message also is that not every solution is cookie cutter and that you have to like think about your own life and see what really works for you. And then anyways, I do want all that. And I feel like some people have really great tips on the internet where they showcase what they do. And I'm like, oh, those are kind of cool tips I want to share on my content as well. So that's what I'm thinking of doing for moving forward as well as singing because I do still love singing a lot and talking to you guys and talking about my own life. But I also want sometimes I'm just tired, I don't want to talk about myself all the time. I get bored of my own shit. So, anyways, I digress. Um, oh, birthday on the 16th, by the way, friendly reminder. Your birthday's on the 16th? Oh my God. Honey, my birthday is on the 18th. We like so close. That's crazy. How you been? I've been good. I'm a little tired, but I've been good. How long has it been? Like 3 weeks? Damn. It has not been 3 weeks. It's been a week and a half, I think. It's been 2 weeks. 2 weeks. Yes, 2 weeks. My birthday's on the 18th. It's coming up. I'm gonna be turning 35. How old are you turning, Keith? Um, let's see. Ooh, I was at my daughter's socializing class, which I love because they teach you a lot about parenting. And one of the things they were teaching me was that because kids on the spectrum have really big feelings, um, and they were saying like they want to talk about if a problem is a big problem or a small problem because lots of kids have the same big reaction towards things even though it can be a small problem and but they didn't want to gaslight the kid into believing like oh like I shouldn't like trust what I'm feeling but they also want to give the kid perspective into and context so that they know like oh this is a big problem or this is a small problem. Anyways, I think what they said was that you should say, that really felt big for you, right? That really feels really big. It felt big. So you acknowledge that their feelings are real, but then you could also say, like, and this is a small problem, or it can be a small problem because, well, can we fix it quickly? If we can fix it quickly, then we don't always have to sit in that feeling for so long. Like, it's a great messenger. We should acknowledge you have it. And it's a great message that you feel this way and we hear you and I see that it's a problem but we can fix it quickly so maybe we can de-escalate quickly. That's like I thought that was kind of cool to say because sometimes I too feel like when I'm parenting things are big problems. Like my daughter likes to spill stuff when she's really upset and I get really upset, so she'll get she'll get she'll throw my water bottle on the floor and all the water spills everywhere and I get so upset. I don't know why, but that really upsets, it irks me, gets under my skin. But then I feel like that's a good place to model for myself and be like, you know what, this isn't a big problem. It is just water. If you think about it, she's mopping because she ends up having to clean it up because I think that's natural consequences. I don't clean it up for her. I'm like, pick it up quickly, or she picks it up quickly and then I give her some towels or I even get her to get the towels and then I make her like clean it up. So in a way she's doing a lot of cleaning. I could think of it like she's my maid, or she's doing a lot of mopping for free, like I could think of it like that cuz it is just water. And so if I say that out loud to her, I feel like that's kind of helpful because it's modeling like I had a big feeling. I acknowledge it was a big feeling. And not discounting that this isn't a big feeling, but also this is a small problem. Like if I give some perspective, it is a small problem. And anyways, I digress. I feel like that's great for her to learn too. Okay, I'm gonna read some of the comments. Cat says hi. Cat, is this my friend Cat? I wonder. Damn, we're kind of close. I'm 20, doing 27. Still young, right? So young. What are you? You're like 8 years younger than me. Oh my God, I feel so old. Don't blame it on the sunshine. Why is the channel called Deep Fried Feelings? Did you just, I mean, if you heard all that I said about my daughter and all of that, the thought I put into that, then that's why it's called Deep Fried Feelings. Where are you from? I'm from Los Angeles. Thank you, Ben. My husband's name is Ben. My cat is borderline autistic. Why would you say that, Reaper? Also, I have a lot of like mom friends that tell me that they think their husband is autistic, and I always get so offended because I'm like, I'm offended for your husband, I'm offended for the autistic community. you know but like, tell me why you think your cat is borderline autistic. Um how how are you clocking 33? I can't, don't attack me. I'm clocking 35. From South. Oh yeah, Warren, you're from South Africa. That's cool. Wow. Okay. I don't know where Johannesburg is. Is it a lovely place? Ice Bear, favorite lesbian right here. Hey, what are you saying? Are you saying I'm the lesbian or you're the lesbian? Are you saying you're my favorite lesbian or that I'm your favorite lesbian? Because if you're saying I'm your favorite lesbian, it says a lot because I'm not a lesbian. Favorite lesbian, he says. Oh, goodness. Do you like K-pop? I used to really love K-pop, and I think if I hear it, it's so fucking catchy, but I'm not listening to any K-pop right now. Currently, I'm so into Tyla, I think that's her name, that I've been listening to so much, like South African music. That's been my jam recently. But I love K-pop. When I hear it, I'm like, "Ooh, what's that song? Ooh, what's that song?" Yeah, it's cute. That kind of thing though, you don't look your age. You look way younger. I'm telling you, it's just stupid filter here. I'll show you. This is me without filter? Yes, because I'm tired and, age and also tired and me with filter. Okay, what are we talking about? Asian chicks. Do you like them? Why? Hello, Asian chicks. Who else? Do you think I'm here? Your cult, like I'm Asian chicks, so then a bunch of Asian chicks are watching me. Thus, a bunch of Asian chicks are here. So you're saying hello to the community of Asian chicks? I have all the questions. You are a lesbian, right? What are you? You are not a lesbian now? Wow, I'm shocked. I'm not a lesbian. I have a kid. I just talked about it. And oh, I'm lesbian for Tyla. That's 1,000% right. Blue is right. Caster is right because um girl's got it on. She knows how to work that booty the way I like it. She's definitely my type. Yeah, anyways. But she's really young and I feel like that's like wrong. I don't know. Even though like like I wouldn't actually tap that, but I have a girl crush on her. That's what I would say. I have a girl crush on Tyla. What you planning though? Will you be going out? Me? Why am I going out tonight? I got nothing. I'm 34, 5 years old. I'm 34, turning 35. What do you think I'm doing tonight? You know what's so cool? You know what I'm gonna do tonight? I'm gonna try to sleep early. That's what I'm doing tonight. All right, let me see. Done with that. Ooh, I had a life hack for anyone. You look gorgeous, damn. Oh, thank you. Um, everyone's so sweet with the comments. You guys are so sweet. I asked my dog what one. He said nothing. One on one. My dog. Oh my god. Roly Lula. Okay, 25K. You subscribe because I like your G style, even though I don't feel like I'm hood or like, I'm kind of lame. but I enjoy people who can be hood, and please subscribe and come back. Yeah, anyways, I do enjoy that. So you are married. Yes, Iceberg. I'm not a lesbian. I am married, heterosexual and married. Denmark. Ooh, I've been to Denmark. I think I've been to Copenhagen. It's a beautiful there, very expensive. And that's good because I think you guys protect your economy and you guys care about your workers and you don't care just about consuming. And I just like your vibes. I love European vibes. I feel like I shouldn't be living in America, but it is what it is. And go Denmark, go Thomas. Have you already have your goth phase or is it still waiting to happen? Quagmire. I swear. Do you I don't even know what to say to this. I don't think this is a goth style anyways. Like I think this is what's it called? I wish I had capris. I don't have capris pants on. They're like just but like with the tank top and stuff, it's super cute. Yeah, but yeah, that's what I was going for. Like a halter top. You guys don't know anything. You guys don't know anything about fashion. Why am I even talking to you guys about fashion? But anyways, this is a halter top, and I would and with if I had capris pants, it would look so cute. But then I can't find the ones I have. But I'm not gonna buy another pair. I know I have it somewhere. I just cannot find it because I have too much stuff, and it makes me think of all the American shit that they say is so stereotypical and typical of what I was going through. Where I'm like, I'm so old that had caprice pants a long time ago. It's back in, but because I have so consumed so much clothing, I cannot find the pair, but I don't want to buy another pair because I'm trying to be less consuming. Um, I don't know why I'm talking to you about this rant, but a goth phase. I don't have goth in me. I feel like I try a little bit. Maybe I'll do a little goth flavor, but like ultimately I'm just not goth. I don't have it in me to be goth. I feel like I'm too bubbly and too girly and too like bright to have that style. It doesn't go with my personality. So I never do it. But anyways, thanks for asking, Quagmire. I don't know if you know anything about fashion for me to have gone on this rant for so long. Guy, thank you. Are you gymnastic girl? I am yoga girl, not gymnastic girl, but apples and oranges, I don't know. Kind of same thing. Tomato, right? Hmm. Hard believe you are heterosexual. You got that Asian lesbian vibe. Sorry for break into ya. What are you saying, Iceberg? And I feel like I appreciate your authenticity or your bluntness about your belief of my um or sexual orientation, but I am definitely not lesbian. Though I do, well, I would say kind of like Lily from How I Met Your Mother, like women are attractive and I see that women can be attractive. So kind of like that, but I've never dated a woman. Yes. Let's see. Ice bear is next level. I'm underwater here too. Much raining. Oh, that sucks. Sorry, it's really hot over here. Different. I'd switch you for sure. What percent of outfit is Temu? Caster, you son of a bitch. Why you gotta throw me under the bus? You know what? I don't care. I am cheap and I buy from Temu. What's the point of buying from Amazon if it costs like a fraction of the cost and I have to wait a month, but my shit comes and it's cheap and I save money? Then I buy it from Temu. Let's see how much about it. I think 20 25% of my clothing is from Temu. It's not that bad actually. Please give me a smile only. I'm not smiling for you. Damn, I smiled for me. I didn't mean to smile after. I feel like, why are you asking me to smile? It sounds like I'm your webcam girl, which I'm not. Okay, sorry. I'm afraid of women. Good for you. You should be afraid of women. Women be crazy. They cut you at night, or cut off your schlong if you like, cheat on them. So yeah, women be crazy. You should keep one eye open when you fall asleep at night with a woman. That's for sure. Joey says hi, hi, hi. But I'm not gay. Oh yeah, that's rough for you. Sorry. You know what? I'm heterosexual too, and I don't like it either. Like sometimes I prefer to be gay, but life is life. Sorry for bad English, not native. You should date a girl once a while. Iceberg Ice Bear wants me so bad to be a lesbian. So easily tricked into smiling. I didn't mean to. So stupid. I I smiled for me, though. He did get a smile because of what I said, though. But that was because of what I said, not because he told me to. I don't like that. Ooh, life hack. Sorry. Going back to what I was saying. Sometimes I hear myself complaining in my head. I'll be complaining, complaining, ruminating. It's called ruminating when you complain, complain, complain. You can't get out of that negative spiral. So I realized that, you guys heard of habit stacking? So habit stacking is kind of like, oh, I'm gonna brush my teeth and I haven't been washing my face recently, but I'm gonna wash my face. And then or like also I want to like mouthwash or something. Or also I want to, I don't know, work out or something. Then you have like a trigger. It's like your trigger is the daily thing that you already do anyways. And then on top of that, after that, you do the other habits that you want to add on. And that usually helps you like keep the habit. Anyways, so I was thinking the trigger could be the complain in my head. You know how you're complaining? Like if I'm so tired, I hear myself complaining about it. Why don't I just literally rest right then and there? Even if it's 1 minute. I could just close my eyes, stop looking at my screen, whatever. That like would so help me in life, Like same with other things. Like say I'm complaining because I feel like I'm saving too much money and I need to like I don't spend enough or I'm too responsible, then that's like a trigger for me to do something kind of silly, irresponsible, but like not like blowing up my life, but like silly and fun and like helpful to make me feel like I'm a person again. You know what I mean? Like there's little things you could do. I was just thinking that would be so helpful. Like if you're feeling kind of lost, do one thing that you enjoy doing that like your inner compass tells you to do, Like I'm just thinking out loud. And I thought that was kind of a cool thing to think about when I thought about that life hack solution. So I want to share it. And then same thing with screens because I've been on my screen so much watching Mr. Ballin, which is a. Do you guys watch Mr. Ballin? He's so good. He's tells stories, but they're all really horrific. Like they're all about murder, ghosts, demons, aliens, but they're all like kidnapping. Like they're all kind of like crazy stories, and he tells them really well. But and it gives you all the stimulation, but it's so bad for your mental health. Like the other day, my cat comes into my room, but he opens the door and it cracks open. He's like it cracks open. It's really slow, and it's just opening, and I'm just like I get up because I'm watching Mr. Ballin, and I'm like so I watch the door. I'm like oh my god. Someone's gonna come in and rape me or something, or kidnap me, or kill me, or whatever. And then Billy hops on the bed and it freaks me out. I get all mad. I realize it's time to put down the screen and like deal with my mental health. So, anyways, you can go on your app, your phone, your iPhone, anything. I think, and there's screen limits, so you could put screen limit. I put a 90-minute screen limit on YouTube, and then I have screen limits on shopping. I have screen limits on social media. Highly recommend. It's kind of one of the best things I've done for my mental health because it tells you like if you want to ignore the limit, you can ignore it for like 15 minutes. And then after 15 minutes, you're like, oh, this is really bothering me. Like it's not easy for the app to reload and stuff. It makes it really hard for you to like want to keep watching and like wasting your time. Just like it's like soul sucking to be on your screen all the time. I digress. Highly recommend trying to do that. Let's see. I am back to reading comments. I won't stop until you'll date a girl. Why are you so obsessed with that ice bear? You're so crazy. You look younger than my sister. How old is your sister? I love your content so much. You're so pretty. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you enjoyed. Or and no pressure. You don't have to come back if you don't want to. Caster, it's been ages. Okay, you guys are just talking to each other. Okay, to be fair, what Billy does to the bed is legit scary. He poops on my bed and pees on my bed. Sometimes oh, what was it? I like urine is on me all the time and it's not even mine and I get so mad. I'm like, whose urine is this? Is it my cat? Is it my kid? Anyways, my cat's urine is very rancid. It smells really awful. And then sometimes I can smell whiffs of it. It's a small whiff. It's somewhere on my bed. So I'm sniffing around trying to smell where it is because you're kind of not lazy, but like if you do your bedding all the time because your cat pisses and pees on your bed all the time, then like anyways, you don't want to do like the pillows. Say the pillow's fine, then you're not going to wash the pillows. Say your comforter's pissed on, but your sheets are fine, then you're not going to wash your sheets anyway. So that's why I smell around. And I bet you all in the comment sections, you're going to be like, why don't you get a litter box for your cat? You bastards. You think I don't think about these things? Why don't you clean? I clean my litter box for my cat. I have two litter box for my one cat. And he has behavioral issues because I have a kid that likes to pull his tail. And then he also feels like I don't give him enough attention. So like, anyways, this is all behavioral stuff because we've taken him to the vet. Um, it is what it is. I'm just counting down the days until he dies, you know? Oh, sorry. My bad. What am I saying? The point is that sometimes I don't know exactly where it smells, and then sometimes I accidentally put my face way too close to the sheets, and then it gets on my face, and I'm like, ah, it's so gross. And then I actually wash my face. Okay, the end. With I'm done with that story. My schedule has been a disgrace lately, but thanks. It's fantastic. Can't complain. I'm glad you can't complain because I could complain all day long. Um, Daniel Wolf says you're so gorgeous in your outfit. Thank you for the outfit. I appreciate your comments. I do love my outfit today. It looks really cute to me too. Hope you have a wonderful day. Take it easy. Thank you. You too. Fight fire with fire in Billy's litter box. You want me to take a shit in Billy's litter box? You know what I should do? I should take a shit in Billy's bedding and then see how he likes them apples. You know what I mean? I should just piss all over his bedding because he has like a little little small bed thing that he sleeps in. But then he'll have to sleep in my bed, and then I won't sleep good. No, there's no winning here. Quagmire says, "Would you describe Billy as a highly social and affectionate Maine Coon who acts a bit like a dog cat and even seems to comfort you with his purring?" Yes. Quagmire knows a lot about Maine Coons. He is a mix. I rescued him from Petco. Just kidding. I got him from Petco, but he was from a shelter. They go to Petco and that's how they display their cats and whatever from shelters or whatever. Anyways, he was 5 when I got him. He's super friendly, super affectionate. He like gets mad at me when my kid is crying. He's like, "Why aren't you doing anything about it? Like this is your fault." And then he like starts yelling at me. It's really cute. And then yeah, he like purrs a lot. He's a sweet cat. We really like him. And he's really tiny actually for a Maine Coon. He's only 10 pounds. Did you decide to get a large back tattoo a few years ago having a child after because you want to express yourself and maintain your individual in the identity as an individual, not as just a mother? Why are you asking me such detailed questions about my life and also being very like accurate about your details because that's so true. Yes, Quagmire, that is exactly what happened. I wanted at the time, and I still do not drink that much because having a kid on the spectrum, you really have to be alert, especially with behavioral therapy stuff. You want to be consistent. You really do. So like you can't really be hung over. And then also if they were melting down and screaming in your ear, and you're hungover, you're not going to be the best parent. So, anyways, I don't drink that much, but I felt like I was doing so much for my kid. And so, yes, I did get a really huge, it's like all over my back tattoo to feel like I can be expressive and be like an individual outside of being a mom. I did see, I think like there is a line to things. Like, you can be a responsible parent, but you can also be an individual, and then you had to find the line. Like, I cannot drink as much as I used to because that will not make me a good mother, but like, but also I do need to have a life, or else I'm not going to be a good mother. Like, those, like, it seems like it's a conflicting thing. It is kind of conflicting, but you can be creative about how you want to express yourself. Like I said, this one time I was thinking about all these fun things I could do. um Not that I've ever done all of these things. But like, say you can skinny dip in like a pool if it's a private pool, because when your kids go away and when everyone else is away, you can skinny dip, and that's kind of irresponsible and fun and like alive without having to like ruin your life. You know what I mean? Like, there's so many little things you could do, be very creative about. Um there are other things you could do too, like fun things. And I don't want to get into it, but there are lots of fun, creative things you can do without ruining your life, but also feeling like you're still kind of the person you used to be, kind of thing. And the person I used to be was fun. So that's what my thing was. Okay, back from toilet. Nice. Why are you telling us this? Thank you for that comment. That was so random and I loved it. Oh, cat's back too. Do you view the corset as an, oh my god, you watch me, don't you? Anti-feminist and somewhat elitist garment, one that was designed in a way that restricts comfort and historically requires assistance from a maid to put on properly. You do watch me a lot. Who are you? Quagmire. Uh, Later. Who's saying bye? Oh no, I don't like that. Don't leave. Just kidding. All right, it's getting late. Okay, Keith, you go sleep because I know you live in like the opposite. I think you live in Australia. I hope you have a good time weekend. It was good seeing you, man. Catch up later. Yes. Adios. Okay, okay, okay. Quagmire remembers every little thing I say. Here, there, my love. How are you today? Gary, you are so sweet. And you cannot call me your love. I am my husband's love. So there's that. But I appreciate you, Gary, so much. And we can be friends. Just friends. Did I make it awkward or did you make it awkward? I can't tell at this point. Let's see. Uh, I wrote this thing about taking it slow. Ooh, that I used to think like in how how I Met Your Mother, Barney would always think a mix, like a music mix, a CD mix, should all be high, should all be upbeat, should all be like there's no crescendo, there's no starting low or starting slow and like going up. It's always like it's all up, up, up. But then I used to be like that in my 20s, and I feel like that's just my anxiety. Like, I felt like I always had to be presented in an up, up, up way. And I feel like nowadays I really appreciate slow. I appreciate peace. I appreciate a little bit of the boredom. Like, I don't appreciate it. I don't always love that I'm being bored, but I get peace back from that boredom. Um let's just say the same thing with yoga, or the same thing with walking instead of running, or the same thing with like warm ups, and also like just going slow and not having to feel like you have to go 0 to 60. I don't want to do that anymore. Like, it's the same with like sexy time, like you can have a really enjoyable sexy time when you take it slow, and that everything doesn't have to be a race to the end. And I was thinking the same thing in general. Okay, way off from the sexy time thing. I'm talking about the children in the neighborhood. Like, this one girl likes to race a lot, and she's always like, "Oh, I lost the race," or "Oh, I won the race." And then like we were eating cake, and then she was like, "Oh, well, I eat the fastest." And I was like, "You don't really want to eat the fastest when it comes to cake. You really want to enjoy your time, You really want to enjoy the moment." And I kind of want to feel like that about my whole life now. I want to feel like I don't, everything is such an open loop. Like, you think you, or for me, I really like closure. There's something nice about seeing like you did this thing, you finished it, it's done, But a lot of the things that are important in life have no closure. Parenting has no closure. Relationships have no closure. Marriage has no closure. You typically have to tend to these things forever, and there's no closure. And the same with my career, like there's no closure. Um, and now I kind of want to feel like I'm not racing to the end, I'm trying to enjoy the moment a little bit more, trying to enjoy my writing, even if I don't finish too much today, even if I just do a little, even I just return to it. Same thing with everything. I want to just enjoy the moment, I don't know. Do you guys feel me on this? Do you guys even understand what I'm saying? I digress. Sorry. Let's see. Guys, run. Why are you saying that? Snippy sounds like Snipey sounds like my husband. My husband's, I actually nicknamed him Snippy, but this is probably not my husband. Sorry. I'm sorry for offending you. You're not offending me, Gary. You just probably say your love to everyone else too. I'm not special. Who else do you call your love on live stream? You find other, girls online and you like call them your love. I don't like that. I thought I was your love. I know I'm being crazy. All right, teacher mom, teach us some yoga moves. Thanks. I just did yoga already, so I'm gonna sing soon though. I would encourage that child's competitive eating dreams. Hey, you're right. They could be like one of those what are they, the hot dog eating people that eat like 1,000 hot dogs in like 10 minutes. Like she could do that, I guess. I guess you're right, huh? It's all perspective. That's pretty funny. Blue always has very insightful, silly things to say. I want to look younger like you. How old are you? You find another B girls online. I know, right? Who else are you calling my love to, Gary? I need to know. Am I the only one? Am I special? Or are you calling everyone your love? I don't mean and nothing by it. I know, and I don't mean nothing by it either. I just think it's fun to tease and pretend that I'm jealous. It's fun to pretend you're jealous. I'm a Vietnamese woman, and Vietnamese women are very jealous. Period. Full stop sentence. And sometimes it's really fun to be jealous, you know? Or it's fun to be pretend to be jealous. There's crazy jealous and there's funny jealous. There's crazy and there's funny. So like I think for me, I'm like you could be very serious about your jealousy. Let me think. Like if you're going through your boyfriend's phone all the time and you're like, who's this? Or like you're checking them on Instagram and you're like, why do you like this girl? Whatever. That's bad jealous. Okay. Funny jealous is like my husband. I told this story before, but I don't care. I'll tell it again because I love this story. It's like my husband was like, what do you say? He was talking about this girl. I think she was a director, and he was like, "Oh my god, this woman makes like great movies." And then I was like, "Ooh, uh huh, uh huh." And then he was like, "Yeah, they're so great. Like we should watch them. Like they're just so insightful and all these things." I was like, "Uh huh, uh huh, uh huh. Ooh, it seems really good. I can't wait." And I was like, "Uh huh, uh huh. Do you love her?" And he was like, "Are you fucking crazy?" And I was like, "Yes, I'm fucking crazy." Sorry. Gary, you're not sorry. Come on, it's fun to make I'm just teasing you at this point. If anything, now I feel bad. Don't worry. It's all fun and games. Just a little bit. Just a little bit old roll Lua up Ollie. What are you saying, Abby? Candy ribbon something. I don't know. 3.9 jealous. Yeah. 3.999 crazy. 3.9 jealous. You're right. That's the best kind. It's like she's kind of jealous. She has personality. I feel like that's how I would say it. I have a little bit of personality. I'm a flawed person, and but it comes out in a very like amicable way so then it doesn't offend people. It's like the perfect mix, I feel. Oh, I got some QS questions. Who will win this World Cup? Take a guess. I don't know. I don't even know who's playing. I heard Mexico won. Blue told me that. What do you guys think? Maybe you guys can gamble here. I don't know. Candy. Oh, Abby, are you telling me to play a song? Candy Ribbon something. Is that a song? Ribbon something. I don't know if it's a song. No, I don't see it. It's okay. What should I sing? I don't even know. Um, mm, I haven't looked at this in so long and haven't sang in so long. I don't think I can sing this. This is not in my key, but I'll sing it anyways. Do you guys know Hands Down by Dashboard Confessional? Breathe in for. Okay, got it. I think I got it. You got Pet on You. Billy? No, he's not on me. Is that a song? I don't even know. Breathe. Oh, my thing wasn't on. Hello? 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 Oh, my thing isn't on. I have to set it up. Oops. Sorry. Yeah, I can see, I can feel that I can't sing the song because it's not in my range. I'm not emo sings. I mean, I'm not goth. I'm emo, but I'm not goth. There's a difference. I don't know if I can sing it. Heart at first. Okay, I got it. To break or bury or wear as jewelry, whichever you prefer. Words are hushed. Let's not get busted. Just lying, swelling here, undiscovered. Safe in here from all the stupid questions. Hey, did you get some? Man, that is so dumb. Oh, my thing is moving. Stay quiet, stay near, stay close, they can't hear. So we can get some. My heart's so. Oh, God. So won't you kill me so I die happy? My heart is yours to fill or burst, to break or bury, or wear as jewelry, whichever you prefer. Hands down, this is the best thing I can ever remember. Always remember the sound of the stereo, the dim of the soft light, the scent of your hair, which you twirl in your fingers, and the time on the clock when we realize it's so late, and this one that we share together. The streets were wet and the gates were locked, so I jumped in and I let you in. And you stood at your door with your hands on your waist, and you kissed me like you meant it. And I knew that you meant it, that you meant it, that you meant it. And I knew that you meant it, that you meant it. Okay, emo songs are not goth song. I'm also not doing any screamo, so there's that. All right, sorry. Where are we? No problems. Yeah, Rolua, 25K. How old are you? So beautiful, tears are coming. Thank you. That's crazy because I didn't know. Oh, ooh, Always Be Mine came on, so we doing it. All right, whether you guys like it or not. I know you guys like it. I'd be always singing Mariah Carey, even if she hates it. Do-do-do-do-do-da. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do-do-do. 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 It was one day, on Monday, and it seemed everlasting that you would always be mine. When you want to be free, so make you find I. Cause knowing your heart, babe, all stuff will never die. No, you'll always be a part of me. I'll part of you indefinitely. Boy, don't you know you can't escape me. Ooh, darling, cause you'll always be my baby. And we'll linger on. Time and erase the feeling, the struggle. Oh, no, ain't never gonna shake me. Ooh, darling, cause you'll always be my baby. Okay. What are you saying, Quagmire? Her back tattoo features a lotus. Yep. I ain't gonna cry, no, and I won't make you stay. If you're determined to leave, babe, I will not stand in your way. But that will please, you'll be back again. Cause you know in your heart, babe, our love will never end. No, you'll always be a part of me. I'm part of you indefinitely. Boy, don't you know you can't escape me. Ooh, darling, cause you'll always be my baby. And we'll linger on. Time can erase a feeling this strong. No, ain't never gonna shake me. Ooh, darling, cause you'll always be my baby. I know that you'll be back, boy. When your days and your nights get a little bit colder. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I know that you'll be right back, baby. Baby, believe me, it's only a matter of time. Time. All right, that was next. Let me read some comments. Her back tattoo features a lotus, a newer, larger heron, being her favorite part. The heron is my favorite part. Why are you telling me everything I said, Quagmire? I see you. Listen, why don't you should join our Discord. I say stupid shit on there too. All I dream of are your eyes. Oh, that's very sweet. That's very sweet. I don't know what to say to that because it's still gonna be a dream because in reality I am married. Sorry. But we all cool here though. And I love the support either way. I appreciate you. And the number 920 within is her. Yes, it is my daughter's birthday. Entire back piece is beautiful art. She doesn't regret getting it. I don't regret getting my tattoo that says, "Oh, you fancy, huh?" too. Ricky says, "Hi. How are you?" She's really feeling that boy, you know, you can't escape me part. That's all of you guys. You guys cannot escape me. And if you can tell, it's getting really hot in here. I'm sweating up a storm. So hot. I would like to sing a new song. So I was also thinking of learning a song while I'm with you guys because I feel like my favorite part of singing is learning. I don't know if you guys want to chill with me while I'm doing that, but maybe. I don't know what to sing though, or what song to learn. Mm, we can learn a Cat's Eye song. I swear when I get my other stuff up, I will change up my content. Ooh, and I will only stay for another 15 minutes because I actually do want to take a nap because I woke up really early today. And yes, I know my nap is at 10 a.m., but what are you gonna do? Uh, Angel says your husband is a lucky man. Thank you. I bet everyone here would be lucky to have everyone here. So sometimes I would say I used to say that people are lucky to have X, like X is lucky to have Y. But now I think they're both lucky to have each other in their own ways. So I'm very lucky to have my husband too. You know what I mean? Like sometimes it's nice to see it both ways. And I'm sure you guys, whoever you guys end up with, whoever's lucky enough to have you guys, you're both lucky. Whoever, and also you are also okay on your own. You're meaningful without having to be with anyone. I know. I sometimes even have anxiety rushing people into relationships with other people when they're single. Sometimes I feel like, not all the time, and I don't do that to my friends, but sometimes I do feel like I do rush people into other relationships when they're not, they haven't found anyone yet or whatever. And I don't think that was healthy of me to do, and I regret doing that because they're fine on their own, and yeah, they'll find someone when it happens, if it happens, and if it never happens, they were still fine on their own. um yeah. Oh, I'm trying to erase some stuff. Let's see. Ooh, my cousin was over the other day, and I was trying to explain my live stream to a bunch of them were over, a couple of my cousins were over the other day. I was trying to explain my live stream to them, and I realized I do this thing where I undermine myself. Like I want to make fun of the fact that I live stream. People don't understand what it means. Like, what am I doing? and then um I myself seem like lower. I talk about it like it's like sluttier than it is, like things like that, because I think, I don't know, I have some kind of insecurity for sure. And I don't want to do that anymore. Like moving on forward, if people ask me about my live stream, I want to talk about how positive I want it to be, and how I want to have a community where, we're all very positive to each other, and like I'm proud of it, even if it's like it's just this like false modesty that I have about my career, and I don't want to have that anymore. Yeah, anyways, I thought it was a cool thing because I was never ready to acknowledge that before, and I never felt like it was such a big deal. But that day, I felt a lot of pain in how I was portraying myself. Like I didn't like how I was portraying myself, and I don't want to portray myself like that anymore. I'm really proud of who I am and what I do, and nothing here is filthy. This isn't OnlyFans, so what am I tripping about? You know what I mean? I digress. So like I just thought it was nice to see that little growth. Like I don't think I cared before enough. I didn't care enough before to change that. And I think I was still needing that survival mechanism. Whatever that survival mechanism was, it's definitely an armor. It was like helping me like cope with this, like feeling like I know what it is. I like to put myself down because I feel like I expand a lot, and I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable with my expansion. And while this is nothing yet, like still, it's just like, I'm still very, very much a minuscule, not even a micro influencer. Like I was a minuscule influencer. I still am very proud of what I'm doing. And then, and I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable because I don't want people feel like, oh, like she's so lucky. And like, I wish, I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable, but that doesn't, I could still not make anyone feel uncomfortable and still be like take up the space I take up, because I take up space whether I admit it or not. I take up a lot of space. So I just I should just own it, like, and it doesn't, if I take up space, it doesn't lower other people, and I never want to make anyone feel like that. But if they feel like that, that's their own journey, because sometimes I feel like that too, when like I used to be ashamed of and like not give myself permission to do this thing on live streaming or do whatever I am doing creatively, give myself permission to do that, to follow my dreams. I never, and I watch people who did follow their dreams, and I did feel like painful, even though they never said anything to make me feel like that. They were never like, oh, look at me, I'm so great. Look at you, you're so shitty. No one I knew or like watched ever made me said those direct things. And yet that's how that jealousy feeling is what I felt. but maybe that was also a good thing for me to feel, you know, instead of thinking I should avoid making people feel like that, because I'm really big on social harmony, and I never want to tip on step on anyone's toes. But also, like, sometimes people should feel jealous because it shows them where they want to go. Like, if I didn't feel jealous, I wouldn't know where I wanted to go, and that pain helped me get to where I wanted to go. um I digress. I was just thinking out loud. I thought it was a cool thing that I was growing out of, and I was just saying it out loud. Okay, where are we now? And I'm gonna read some comments. Learn feels by something. Okay, thank you. Blue, I will try that. Okay, you can say that I'm a fool. Why, you're not a fool. That's good. Thank you, Bryant. And I don't know very much, but I think they call this international love. 25K is funny. Um, oh wait, being positive is a requirement here. No, it's not a requirement, but like I do want to cultivate. You guys are sweet to each other. Caster, you like to bash on me, that's fine, and banter, but like you're nice to all the homies online. When you guys texting each other like on the little community chat here, you're very nice. So shut up. You're not always a meanie. Dev Dash Hey says, hey, yeah, hey, how are you? You are such a green flag. Thank you. I appreciate it. I try. I'm not perfect. I try, but I'm not perfect. Yeah, but I'm not perfect. Gary says hi. Okay, I'll give you a for instance. But I do try to be better. Like, I'm human still, but I'll give you a for instance. The kids, like the neighborhood kids, were coming over to my house, and they needed to go home to like to their house to go to dinner. And one of the kids was like kind of rushing me. She was like, yeah, like she was like starting to scream, and then she started to say hurry up, and that got under my skin. I was like, excuse me. Like, I was like, what did you say? And then I was like, you know what, you could wait a couple minutes. And then she was very upset about that. And I was thinking about that, and I was like, later on, I was like, oh, I could really handle that better. I could really, and that's okay because I'm learning too. So, like, if she's getting upset, I need to understand she's just a young kid, and yeah, like she's gonna mess up a little bit, and you know, she's learning about socializing and stuff. And then also, I need to hear like what's underneath that anxiety for her. Like, I need to ask her, like, are you scared your mom's gonna get upset? Like, maybe we could talk to your mom about this and like see like, yeah, you need to run home for dinner, but can you like take your time going home to dinner, you know, like talk to your mom about this. Or like, where is it coming from, so that, and then I could also teach her skills. I could be like, you know, like, I can see that you're upset and you want to go home. Could you tell me in a nicer way? Can you use your nice voice? You know, something like that. Instead of, anyways. So yeah, I'm not perfect. But I'm working on it because I was like, bitch, you can't wait, motherfucker. I didn't say any of that, but you know, in my head, I was saying shit like that. All right, let's see. Gary says hi. Hi, Gary. Our fan says hi. Hi. Let's see, don't be exposing my niceness. I do what I want, Blue. Hello, miss. You remember me? Chains. I totally remember you. No, you're an alien. I am not an alien. If I was an alien, Ballin from Mr. Ballin, you guys gotta watch him. He's so good. I mean, he has 10 million subscribers. Who's on here that doesn't know him? Yeah, I highly recommend it. I want to hear Blue's song. Learn feels by whatever. Um but I don't know if I'll listen to it first and see if it's like something I would be interested in learning, and then we can go from there. Uh, but also, like, I don't know. Maybe I'll learn it later. You know what? I only got 15 minutes, so I just talk to you guys because I do want to spend time, and I miss you guys. Listen, let's not lie. I'm just gonna spend time because I do miss you guys. My cousin's story done. Sorry, I have to erase it. All right. Uh, what is this? Oh yes. Thank you for bearing with me through the technical difficulties. You guys are here for my technical difficulties. Just kidding. You're not here for any of that. Uh, Let's see. Why would you say I'm an alien? I feel like that is our Finn. I wonder if that's just because I'm Asian and that's an offensive joke, but maybe it's just my in my head. You're such a kind-hearted girl. I try my best, but like I said, I was like, bitch, you wait a couple minutes. I try to teach you. This is parenting. Nah, you need to grow some thick skin if you're already so anxious as a 4-year old. Okay, sorry. I like Japanese girls. You nice. I'm not Japanese, Chains. I'm Vietnamese, unfortunately. Yes, but I'll introduce you to some nice Japanese girls if I find some. Rules are rules. The winners take it. All the losers has to fall. What can I say? Rules must be obeyed. Take you time, enjoy time, have some nap. Thank you. Yes. You know what? Winners will be winners and take all. I think that's true. I think winners can be winners, but I also feel like sometimes the winners look like losers to me. Like, no offense, but I know some wealthy people who don't really have friends, who are in a crowd and look so lonely. I also think some of these billionaires work a lot and are chronically stressed out for what? They don't really need all that much, Like they could have a lot less. So sometimes I think winning can be taking the nap. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we might not look like the number one or like, not as super successful, but if I can have a balanced life, I feel like that's success. Um, there's this thing, I feel like they say it online because there's so much inequality gap and so many people are in so much pain these days. And I see it and it sucks. People are in a lot of pain. But like they say things like if you have a time to have hobbies, if you have time to take a nap. If you have time to have free time and not have to work all the time, then you're lucky. In a way, you're rich. I think that's so unfair because we all have the right and we should have the right to have the essentials. And the essentials is a better work life balance, is to have time with their family and friends and to have time by yourself and to rest. And, anyways, I, what I'm trying to say, I used to feel guilty if I rested. Like other people don't have a chance to rest. Why do I get to rest? And I realized like just because they're in pain doesn't mean if I don't rest, it doesn't take away their pain. It only just makes more pain in the world. So if you can rest, you should, even if you feel like other people deserve it. They totally still deserve it. That is a true statement, but should not take away from the fact that you deserve rest too. Yeah. You you know your shape is like an alien's. What do you mean my shape? Not that kind of alien. And I'm Asian as well. What shape is an alien? Are you saying my face shape is an alien or my body shape is an alien? Like Arfin. And what kind of Asian are you? Because you hella offending me right now. Okay, sorry. That was really funny. I think uh, Arfin and I are gonna be good friends. Fuck this guy. I would take wealth over friends. You motherfucker. Blue, I'm over here spitting like Zen facts or Zen kind of chill things, and you over here being like such a troll. I get that some people need money, and there's just so much money you need in the world. Like, money is essential to a certain extent, but like, and it's important to a certain extent, but like, it's kind of like beauty. I think beauty is beautiful and like it's nice to watch like a sunset or like the flowers beautiful or like a beautiful person is beautiful. That's great, like sometimes beauty is everything, like not everything, but beauty isn't everything basically. And the same thing with money, you should make it as important as it is, but not more important, but also not less important. Because I know some poor people who are always like, I don't care about money. I'm like, bitch, you should care a little bit about money. You should care a little bit, like some of that's important for your life and your child's life, etc. Okay, 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 okay. Are you Asian? I am Asian. Yes, your body. What about my body? Like, is Asian alien like? Tell me, is it how is it alien like? Okay. Okay, yeah. I'm British Pakistani. Okay, that's great, Arfin. What is wrong with you? I don't know. I don't know, but whatever. Let's see. Chachi's back. Is someone's birthday or anniversary? Oh, this is another birthday thing. No, my child's just having, you know how she is. She just loves happy birthday, so then we made a happy birthday sign. That's it. Are you Japanese? I'm Vietnamese, brah. I would trade your friendship for $6. That's so little. Making money is important. Yes, I know making money is important. That's what I was saying. But I was just Blue was saying that he would trade friendships for money, and I'm in a lot of pain for him. Never been to Vietnam. Okay. You know what? I've only been to Vietnam once in my life. So I'm just as foreign to the culture as you are. And Caster, you know what? I would trade your friendship for free. It would be my joy to give someone off to you, you to someone else. Just I'll pay them, you bastard. I can buy new friends. Yes, if you're that wealthy, you could buy new friends. Friends are replaceable for sure. Damn, you guys are so cutthroat. I don't know if my friends are replaceable. I think some of my friends are replaceable, but I wouldn't say all of my friends are replaceable. And I wouldn't trade my friends. Some of those friends. Are you single? I'm married as fuck. And also too alien for you, Arfin. Too alien. Please transfer my friendship to a hot lady. I'm Caster, you suck. Very offensive. As a grown man, if you're heavily invested in your friends, you must have psychological issues. I don't know, Nate, if that's true at all. Isn't there a epidemic for lonely men out there? Not even lonely women. Like I was asking ChatGPT this because I thought it was fascinating that they always say it's lonely men. There's a lonely men epidemic, like they don't got no friends or they're lonely, da, da, da. They don't have like they're not getting laid, whatever. I don't know what it is. But like I was like, if there's single men out there, shouldn't there be equally amount of single women? Why are we not talking about the women out there being lonely? And I asked ChatGPT, and ChatGPT said that women are not lonely even if they're single. They know how to like have friendships. Nate, do you have a friend you can call in the middle of the night, like if you had a problem? Like I feel like they do, like there is something there. I think you have more psychological issues if you have no friends. As a grown man, like everyone deserves friends, and not just friends you just hang out with, that you like, play ball with. Like you need a friend that you could talk to about your problems, like, oh, like I'm having problems with my wife, or I'm having problems in my career, or like, I'm just having problems in general. Like it's good to have someone you can talk to. Chachi says, on the 15th is my 15th year anniversary at Disney. I'm going to get the Cinderella castle statue. Chachi, what do you mean your 15-year anniversary with Disney? I mean, we mean at Disney. What does that all mean? Like, are you a Disney member? I don't know anything about it to tell you anything about it. I don't know even what question to ask. Like, you go to Disneyland a lot and that's what you're counting from? Like, I'm curious. Um, I am an alien as well. Arfin, good, good. We could be aliens together, but I am married. I think women are different. Nate, true. Women are different. Women probably need more socializing than men, but men are still human, and we're supposed to be mammals, and herd kind of like. So we all kind of do connect to each other and do need friends. I can't sleep. I'm bad hard. Hey, I hear you. You know what? I can't sleep either. We could. It sucks. I feel that. It's painful. I see the neighborhood kid. Sorry, I got distracted. You can play ball with strangers, seek advice at church. If either of those groups of people fail to give you what you want, go to another park or church. Not everyone is religious, so yeah, I hear that you can go have a community at church. That's awesome for like people who have religious places where they can have community, but not everyone's religious. Um, Yeah, some people don't they're just scared to go find strangers. But like also that don't you agree that finding strangers is finding a friend, Mr. You don't believe in friendships? I digress. I'm a show ready third shift custodian at Walt Disney World. What does that mean? And that sounds cool. Chachi. You can go behind the scene and see everything. Take a picture for us. No, just kidding. You'll get fired. Don't do that. I'm definitely being extreme just to make the conversation interesting, but there's something to it. Okay. Um you can seek ball you think that as a grown man, if you heavily invest in your friends, you must have psychological issues. All right, we're gonna debate this. Obviously, you this is not actually your point, and I get that. But you wanna just chit chat, then fine, let's do it. Just for a little bit. We only got 4 minutes left, and then I'm gonna go take a long nap. A long, long nap. Let's see. I would say that even if they weren't my close friends, I've made so many friends through my network of whatever, and they have got me resources from the regional center, like extra resources for my kid, teaching me things so that I could be a better parent, being there for me so have someone to listen to, like I feel like there's so much about being friends with people or making friends with people. And I know that's a mom thing, but it could be a dad thing. Let's see. Also, grown person investing in their friendships. I feel like a grown person who can invest in their friendship, whether they're a man or a woman, will have a better, stronger connection with in their marriage. They try harder, right, in their marriage because they're trying. I hope that they're not just trying with their friends. But like also when you have strong friendships, like in you're trying to find other things. Say you want to find a job, sometimes they can help you find a job. Sometimes they can help you find a mate because they know other people. So then you meet their friends because they vouch for you. Um, and then you just learn to be like a better person because when you're fighting with people, actually the fighting and the ruptures and the repairs help you grow as a person. Even though it sucks to like fight with people, your friends especially, it's not easy, but like telling them, hey, this made me feel bad, or hey, listening to them when something made them feel bad, and then like trying to change and be there for them, or trying to fight for yourself and be there for yourself. All those things are learning things that are like positive for you to grow as a person. Those are transferable skills, whether you're doing it as an employee with your boss, or like an employer with your employee, and then other things like or even customers if you're working with customers or whatever. It doesn't have to, it can be, or like even in interviews, like you're negotiating your salary, things are you're learning how to fight well, in a more positive, healthy way, when you have friends. And also it's just fun to have connection, I think. All right, that was my bit. What do you got to say, Nate? Okay. How you seen Howie? Cause Julie is looking for her. Who is Howie? Who is Julie? Okay, I'll take you on, girl. Let's do it. I got you. I'm watching you, Nate. Like I said before, I'm afraid of women now. Why are you afraid of women? Some women are great, like some women can be crazy, but you could kind of tell the signs already, like if you hear things like she got mad and she broke her friend's car window, probably not tap that woman. But like if she's like, you hear things like, oh, she's really sweet person, like maybe you can try to talk to her. I feel like maybe you're only afraid of women because you're attracted to the women you should be afraid of. I don't know, I could be wrong. You tell me. 25K. Let's see. Chachi says, yes, at Disney World, I do clean and get things ready for the next day. And yes, I do keep the illusion secret because you can get terminated. Yeah, yeah, keep that. Yeah, keep that airtight. Yep. And congratulations on 25 years. I mean, 15 years. That's amazing. That means you know how to keep a job. We love that. And I hope they're paying you well and giving you good employee like benefits, because it's hard out there. Azid, it's good to see you. How are you today? Nate says, women can't really function without strong friendships. It definitely makes things better. There's just something about men being resilient other on others, which makes reliant on other that makes me blah. uh uh Nate, okay, I hear that you don't want a man child, and I get that you don't want a guy who's like super reliant on, his wife, his mom, his whatever, his why can't I don't think sometimes maybe there's a guy out there that's mooching on his friends, his bros, but I don't know if that's the exception or the rule. I don't feel like that's the rule. I don't know a lot of my male friends who would mooch on their male friends. And if they were, like, you don't have to be friends with those guys, but you can still make friends with people who aren't going to mooch on you, right? Um, yeah, but you're right. There are some men out there that are not in the capable mindset to not be a victim, always victimizing themselves, always being the baby. Like there are men out there who are going to be like that, but not every man's going to be like there. There's strong men out there that would be great to be friends with those men, I would think. I hear what you're saying though. You're right 100%. Nah, take it, Nate. You want to play with me? I'll play with you all day long. I got this. Not all day long. Some days I'm tired. Let's see. Caster says I would choose the breaking car window woman every time. That's actually I don't want to mess with her, but my sister, that's the story of my sister. She be like that. I will hook you up. You want to switch our friendship for you and my sister? Do you want to go to be my sister's friend? If you want to be my sister's friend, I'll hook it up. And you don't have to come here no more, Caster. 25 cases. Nope. It's been like 1 year relationship now, nothing else to say. 1 year relationship. Who we talking about? I can't remember. Sorry, 25. I was so busy trying to own Nate. One guy says still owes me 20 bucks, total bastard. You gonna still be mad at a guy for owing you 20 bucks? 20 pounds, huh? That's what I'm back. What happened was that I had, the thing I told you guys to get the screen limit. I got to 90 minutes and then it told me to stop, which is bad because I did want to stop on my own terms, so I really gotta fix that and change the limits. Maybe I will take off the limit on the days I'm like doing live streaming because that was fucked. Anyway, sorry. Nate, I hear that you learned a lesson from that guy. I hope you let it go that he owed you 20 bucks and like don't talk to him anymore. There's a difference between forgetting something and like forgiving someone. Forgiving someone is for you, right? So then you just like you don't have to get mad at him because of the 20 bucks because that is sunk cost money. You're not seeing that money ever again. There's no point in being mad about it. Now at this point you're just getting, angry for 20 bucks. It's not even worth it. But you can always remember that he was a total bastard and you don't have to be friends with him. But you can make friends with people you can scam. Not scam, just kidding. You can make friends with people who aren't going to scam you. That's what I meant. But you can totally make friends with people who aren't you can scam. All right, I'm done. The viciousness. What are we talking about? We're talking about fucked up things. Hey, are you mixed race? I am a little French. 1/16th French, very, very little, but I'm Vietnamese through and through. It was just during the colonial times. My I've said this, but I love saying this joke. My great grandfather raped my great grandmother, and here I am today. Okay, I'm going back and forth in my head whether to go sit outside his house and scope out his routine. Dude, Nate, you crazy. That's just for 20 bucks? You know what you could do? I mean, don't do this though. Don't do this. Never mind. I don't want to give you bad ideas and then you toxically do it and then you come back to me and say it was my fault. So I don't give you any good ideas on how to fuck with him. Don't do it though. Um It's just 20 bucks. Let it go. Let it go, man. Let's see. Chachi says, I like to watch rain and storm sounds on YouTube before I sleep. It's nice, especially if you have AC and fan on. Ooh, Chachi has a great mental health tip. I love that. So I do like that. But I actually have a sound machine from my daughter, and she doesn't use it anymore. Eventually she stopped liking it. But I heard that those sound machines, like the water ones, the cricket ones, the chirping bird ones, are supposed to help you with your meditation. It's supposed to get you out of your thoughts. It's supposed to help you rest more, and it helps you stay in REM sleep or something. So I highly recommend getting one of those, because then with YouTube, for me, I've always noticed that whenever I can go on YouTube and find those relaxing music, I can never, because what happens is I'll like doom scroll and I'll see like celebrity gossip, or I'll see like something funny or whatever. I don't know what I see, but like rage bait, whatever. And then get sucked in, and then my mental health gets worse. So I do like the sound machine thing, because then it's just the sound. So I but if that works for you, Chachi, I love that for you, because then I just don't have as much willpower to like avoid the doom scrolling. Okay, I like the necklace. Thank you, Caster. A bracelet. Thank you, Caster. Okay, everyone, I had such a blast today. Surprised me, because usually I don't know, I've been really tired recently, but I think it's because I haven't been back in a while. I will be back again on Friday, next Friday at 9:30, probably 9 o'clock, because, or even 8:30, because I just can start earlier. I will start earlier because my daughter's school ends earlier because she's in summer school. I digress. Whatever. I might start at 9 or 8:30. Um, Nate, you're a cool guy. I like your thoughts. You subscribe and you come back, okay? So we can you can like pick my mind more, because it's been fun to like engage. It feels like we're playing chess in my head. Anyways, it was really great, everyone. I love you all so much. I'll see you next week. Bye. You guys can text back if you want, or you don't have to, but everyone's going anyways. Blue, you gonna say anything? Usually someone says bye. I wait for that, but it's so uncomfortable to wait. No one wants to say nothing. Okay, everyone, I'm just gonna go then. Bye. Hope you guys have a good weekend. Oh, there you go. Awkward, awkward, awkward. I know. Shut up, Blue. And Nick, hi. How are you? And I'm leaving, so bye. Also, hope you have a great life. I don't know if you're gonna subscribe watching content that you barely saw. It's a commitment, so don't subscribe if it doesn't work out. Okay, okay, I'm done. Bye, everyone. Bye, Chachi. Congratulations on 15 years. Bye, Nate. I'm living for this ending. I know it's so uncomfortable. Thank you, Nick. Take care, and sending you love, even though you'll never come back. But I love that you're here anyways, and I do hope you come back. It's so uncomfortable. I feel like that fourth grader I used to be, very uncomfortable in my skin. All right, okay. Bye, guys.